before I started my self-improvement journey in August 2024. I was doing all the bad habits that you can imagine: fapping, watching porn, a lot of screen time, and junk food. And I tried, obviously, to quit porn so many times. And before I quitted porn, I guess I've tried for 20 fucking times or so, maybe even more. I tried to quit for a couple of days and I relapsed. And I could somehow manage to do 1 week of no porn, but again, some night I got horny and watched porn and fap in fucking 10:30 p.m. But when I first discovered the topic of self-improvement, subconsciously something clicked inside of me. I started to see myself as a higher level man than I was before. So I stopped fapping after I discovered the subject of self-improvement. I was not aware of the change inside of me, but something was changed, and that made a difference in my life. My screen time reduced significantly, and I stopped fapping and watching porn. But because of the change inside of me was not clear, my some of the good habits started to fall and some of the bad habits started to rise. I started to procrastinate meditation and watch some films and movies just for mental education and so. Yeah, movies can help you for a little bit of mental improvement, but they do more harm than they do good. So they are not good to watch. And first 6 months of the period was very disciplined. I was waking up at 5:30. I was going to run. I was running 5 kilometers per day. I was going to gym. I was trying to read as much as possible, but it was not much. It was maximum 3 times per day, and that was like in total of 1 hour or more. But it was progress. But when I stopped running for high calorie surpass, the things started to become different, and I became less disciplined, and then I started to play video games. Then the whole thing changed. I started to grind in video games instead of life. So I started to consume more cheap dopamine. You know, the things get worse. But again, I somehow managed to quit video games and continue to do the good habits. And again, 3 months ago, I again stopped doing meditation. I don't know why. Just one thought in my mind said, oh, let's skip the meditation. Boom, no meditation in 2 months or so. I realized I need to change something again. Again, something change inside of me. And I started to do the good habits again and avoid the bad habits. And recently I was reading the book Charisma Myth by Olivia Fex Cabon. She said that the biggest reason you fall from the good habits is is the perception of how you see yourself. And I said, holy fuck, it's so right. Because I heard when you see yourself as a high value man, you tend to do the bad habits less and do the good habits more. And she said you can change yourself. You can change your perception of your mind, that how your mind sees you. If your mind sees you as a lazy, not hardworking person, how hard you try or what the great techniques you learn is not valuable. But when you change your perception for yourself, your whole reality changes. As a author writing or designing a character for his book, no, just sit and write the things that how you want to be. For me personally, it is being disciplined, being away from dopamine, having great time with my family and friends, being social in public, you know, these kind of traits. I want to have them inside of me. So I created a new identity for myself. And since then, I'm way more motivated, way more disciplined in the good habits and avoiding the bad habits. And this is the one key thing that you should implement to your life: an identity change. Because when you change how you see yourself, your whole life starts to change. In a short period after I read that part that you need to change your identity about yourself in the Charisma Myth book, it popped in my mind that living as a caveman are so attractive to me. I would like to live in caveman times. And again, at that time, something clicked in my mind that why not live like caveman in the modern times? Because I tried the monk mode at the time, previously. I tried dopamine detox, multiple methods to avoid the things, avoid the bad habits and do the good habits. But when I think of the cavemans, they just saw them as healthy, big, muscular people. So I said to myself, okay, why not live like caveman? And I call caveman protocol to make it easier for me to understand it. And it's basically training hard, waking up and sleeping early with the as cavemans, disciplined, healthy, as the cavemans are. And I'm still experimenting this method, caveman protocol, and I think it's working. Still at the beginning of the experiment, but Waking up early, sleeping early is a goal that I have and probably you have because sleep is important. The recovery that we get from sleep is far more important. Yeah, the first thing, it's okay. Training, training hard, providing for the tribe. No, going to gym, grinding for the things that we value. Okay, this second one is also okay. And of course, in caveman times, they didn't have technological devices or junk food that they can fuck up their dopamine. So the third thing, dopamine detox and being detached from cheap dopamine and going for delayed gratification is also okay for us. And eating healthy. They didn't have inverse glucose syrup or some bullshit like that in their foods at those times. They were just simply one ingredient recipes that they have. So our goal is to eat healthy as possible. So it's okay for us too. And when I think a caveman, I always got the idea that they have great big families that they care for each other. So for myself, I value that so much. You probably as well because you want to be a high masculine man. So for you and for me, it's important to have family and enjoy our lives as much as possible. You know, I told all about this a couple of weeks ago and said to myself, why not try? It's not like monk mode that you just go full hardcore mode. It's like a lifestyle and you implement it, self improvement to it, and it became a lifestyle that you can live. Like we can become modern cavemans. I'm so fucking excited to see the results of this caveman protocol thing. No, I'm so motivated to live this life because we came to life once and it's so important to live it fully and enjoying our lives as much as possible. I don't believe just grinding for money, goal, status, or valuable. If it isn't funny and enjoyable, I don't think it's that much important, but with this we can enjoy our lives and maximize our life while grinding and improving ourselves. So it's a great thing, I guess. I will see the results of this thing. Probably I will fuck again in some point, even it's in cheap dopamine or some kind of good habit. I will fuck again, but I believe this time it will be shorter than the previous ones. Ask yourself that who you want to be and how you want to live your life. So when you ask questions like this, you will automatically create your ideal identity and you can change it to that in your mind so you can be better and perform well in life. I will keep you updated with the results of this caveman protocol. I will try it myself and see the points that I can improve, and you can also help me to improve this idea and the lifestyle to make it better. Thanks for watching until here. I hope this advice, this identity change helps you to be more disciplined and makes you stick to good habits more. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.